I'm
All
recording.
right. You're recording already? All right. Record on
Yeah.
this computer. All right. All right, folks. Welcome to Nino's Corner.tv. I'm with Mel Carmine. I got a lot of shit for this interview, Mel. I don't know why.
I know.
But let's just put it this way. I don't give a shit. I interview who I want to interview, and that's the way it is. So yeah, you know, we've been talking here and there. You've reached out. I guess you're an expert on, I'm gonna say XRP because I know nothing about. Most my money is in that's in crypto. I put in XRP just because I've heard from certain people here and there through the grapevine. That's where to put it, but I have no idea really what I'm doing in crypto at all. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know shit about crypto, and I feel like it's just a big gamble, and I like to gamble.
Yeah.
But no, thanks for joining me on Nino's Corner.tv. I'm gonna try to put this on YouTube. How's it going, brother?
Good. We're gonna stay under the radar, brother. About 8 months ago, when I started this, I said to my wife, and I was like a little peanut, nothing. I was like maybe 300 people, but I got balls the size of King Kong. I said, what's the chances of me getting on Nino in like 6, 7 months? Here we are, 7 months, not even 7 months.
You could have done it sooner.
Yeah. So anyway, brother, I'm going to try to give you as much history for your people. This is for your people, not my people. My people have a fucking 10th degree black belt.
I got to clarify something though. Are you going for the Morpheus look?
What do you mean?
In Matrix with the chair and the glasses?
I'm no, the chair.
I know. My audience wants to know.
The chair.
The wrong skin color.
The chair is to troll the trollers. I know how to maximize trolling. I have taken it to the next level. I'm worse than Trump. Okay.
All right. Cool.
So anyway, there's a lot of people out there saying I'm a scam artist because I hang out with Whiplash and I hang out with Emily and QSI and all of that. The reality is, if you look at all my videos, I challenge.
I get the same shit. I get the same. I'm a great.
You don't have any haters, do you? Hey, listen. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me educate you. Haters make you greater.
Yeah, I like that. You know, I had. Right? You know, they were worse in boxing. They were much worse in boxing. Oh, dude, man. I had people like, fuck you, Nino, when I was walking into the ring throwing shit. I'm like, fuck. I mean, there was people always on the trolling my fucking fights. I'd knock a dude out in like the first round and they'd be like, he's a bum. I'm like, that motherfucker was 25-5. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you, just they're everywhere.
So don't listen to them because the reality is, man, I can tell you the story. The short story is somebody owed me a lot of money. They came at me through an ad on Craigslist. And I'm the king of call centers. I'm a very aggressive guy, very aggressive. When it comes to business, I'm aggressive. I'm as aggressive as they come.
I know. You've reached out to me like 100 times, and we're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, long story short, this guy, because it was my call center and it was his energy company, energy deregulation. The check started getting a little light, if you know what I mean. All right. And I called him and I said, look, I just did a comparison with my call center. You owe me $12,500. How do you want to handle this? I got 3 guys coming to your house. I'm Italian. I belong to a network of guys where I could do my, do my fingers. Okay. You understand? I could reach out and,
like that.
Right, and I could reach out and touch somebody very quickly. So anyway, long story short,
is that why
I went into gangster mode, bro. I went into gangster mode immediately. The guy took a shit in his pants. I said, you got an hour. I said, because once I pull the trigger, these guys that are coming to your house, I can unscrew the pregnant woman. They're coming, right? Oh. The guy took a shit.
This got hot quick.
Amber's crying. My wife is crying. And within 20 minutes, the guy sends me a receipt, $12,500 deposit into your account. That was the money.
It sounds to me like you grew up on the border where I grew up, my friend.
So anyway, long story short, I started writing about this dude, right? Not knowing that he would write about me. And then a whole bunch of people that never did business with me ever start writing about me too. So now all this shit lives on the internet. And that's why I'm a scam artist. Now I hang out with Emily and I hang out with Whiplash, with the Lobster. So listen, when they invented the car, the guys that were in the horse and buggy business said, what the hell are you doing? We got horse and buggies. You don't need a car. They did the same thing when we had the internet. You don't need a car. We got letterheads. We got business cards. We got pagers. You don't need an internet. Today, nobody could do business without a website. Nobody.
100%. Or, yeah, exactly.
Right? Now,
everything's on the phone. I was watching those AT&T You Will commercials. Do you remember those back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
You will. And I was watching and I was like, Yeah, it was ahead of their time. They knew what was coming, but everything that they had on the commercial was like a huge monitor with like typing buttons, and like, yeah, you can see the other person on a huge monitor, and they're like at a payphone. I'm like, first of all, there are no payphones. Everything you're doing is from here, from here, and that is what's.
You froze, bro.
Ever believe or understand anything about flying with passengers, like a commercial airplane, there's going to be technology that is brought to us in the near future. I predict that they're going to have transportation stations. You go and you get transported to whatever place in time. I guarantee you that's what's coming. And that's
part of my presentation to you today and your people. Okay. 0.0000001 of the world's population, approximately 160 million people, are into digital assets. Let's not call them cryptos. Crypto is what the cabal wants for us. They want you.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick.
Sure.
Are we doing? Is this program? I want my audience to know: is this program going to be on crypto?
It's going to be mostly on the quantum financial system versus the global reset, XRP versus Bitcoin, and XLM, which is part of the ISOs, and also Spark Flare versus the antiquated Ethereum, which is, heavy and gas fees and all that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be, okay. I'm not going to be able to. So for me, I'm going to be getting schooled on this as well, because I really don't know much about crypto. I'm going to try to ask very elementary questions, because I'm just like maybe my audience knows. I know I talk to a lot of people that tell me Bitcoin's the way to go. No, I have to go till they're blue in the face, Bitcoin. And then when I bring up, well, what about XRP? Now, people that I trust very close to me, about 3 or 4 people have told me XRP. Okay. That's where I have a lot of my funds are in XRP. It's not doing shit right now, but I mean, that's where it's
buy more. Buy more. Buy more.
Okay. Buy more. Okay.
Listen, can I give myself a plug?
What I want to ask you, why not Bitcoin? Why not Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is antiquated. It's part of my presentation. I'm going to go through it. Can I give myself a plug?
Go for it.
Guys, this is how you find me, all right? This channel here with the one is in jail. Right now, I'm in jail with Nicholas Vienneman. He's got put in jail also for the video he did on, what's his name? Gene Ho, the photographer. 2 weeks. We're in jail together, me and Nicholas.
Yeah, be careful on here. I mean, don't get me in jail.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, so there's the number 2 is where you're going to find this video here with Nino. Okay, number 1 we'll be uploading again there in a couple of weeks when we come out of jail. And QFS, what is it? Sorry.
Is it because you weren't throwing a joke because you were talking about this shit, were you?
No, not about this stuff, other stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
I won't mention here, because otherwise we'll get bombed. QFS1776.com is our website. It's the Holy Grail. It is the Holy Bible of what's coming. We're burning down the old system. We're never going back. Now, let me get back to the presentation. 0.00001 of the world's population, approximately 160 million people, are involved in digital assets. Let's not call them cryptos. They're not cryptos. Cryptos is what the cabal wants. They want us in the crypt. They want to steal your crypto, your money, your digital assets, and they want you dead. That's what they want. But that's not going to happen, because we got guys like me. We got guys like Nino. I'm going to educate him. By the time I get done with him, he's going to have a 10th degree black belt. Okay. So, yeah, this is mostly, like I said, for your audience, not mine. My audience knows about this stuff. Ripple, XRP, XLM, QFS, the quantum financial system, David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, Christine Lagarde, all of the gold that got confiscated at the Vatican, Jassara Nassara, the 17th letter in the alphabet, Starlink, XRPL, the ledger, which is much more advanced than the blockchain. Okay, Spark Flare. This is the quantum financial system.
Let me stop you right there. I buy my XRP through Uphold. Is that okay to do?
It's okay to do if you buy it on the debit card. You could take it off the exchange immediately. You don't want to leave it there. Underneath our video, you'll see links that will take you directly to the manufacturer, because even the websites for the actual, little hardware wallets are cloned, and they will steal your money. Already billions have gone missing. That's a whole other story. It's an insurance policy. You buy it from us, you're going to pay the same price. We make $4.22, big deal. All right. And
it's an insurance policy, because you'll send your guys over there to do something about it.
Exactly. Just like Al Capone. Al Capone used to sell life insurance. Actually, Al Capone actually started life insurance policy. life insurance in Chicago, and he used to send people knocking on the door collecting 25 cents a week, and your insurance policy is that if you pay, he ain't going to kill you.
Yeah, that's what they do here in Mexico with the cartels. Yeah,
yeah, people. Exactly. So Klaus Schwab, and all the whole gang, which is Soros, Clintons, the Bill Gates, they're part of the global reset. We're part of Jassara Nassara, XRP, XLM team. We're team B, and we be kicking some ass, okay? Because the score is like 100 billion to nothing. Suggested buyback for XRP is a high number. It's going to now Val Hill Capital, who was just interviewed by my friends over at Live on the Chain, 50,000 per coin. They were at 37,500. They upped their ante because they realized the market cap calculation is old world. That's not even going to exist going into the new world. The old world was moving $5 quadrillion a year. The new world's going to be moving more like 50 quadrillion. Why? Because you got 1.8 billion people that are unbanked that are going to get between 5,000 and 6,000 a month. Where is this money going to travel through? The XRP, the one that's never made a mistake.
How do you know that?
6.5 years, brother. 20,000 hours worth of video conditioning in here. A lot of information.
So why is XRP? I've heard words like stable. The banks are
they're programming stability. Well, they're going to program stability in it because if this is the one that's going to move all the money, they don't need the token to go, down $10,000 in a day or up 15,000 in a day. They need to stay as stable as possible. I believe this is a good point. I believe at some point it's going to stay in that, it might go up 50, $100, $200, but it's not going to be like, thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars in a day or two.
It's not going to be like it's not going to turn into
No. This is a completely different technology. The technology doesn't even come from here, bro. It's 500 million years old. It comes from outer space.
XRP.
XRP. Never made a mistake. Yeah. You ever hear a guy by the name of, I just interviewed him. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. But he'll come to me anyway. Doesn't matter. He's real popular on the internet right now, but I sometimes have a brain fart. You have to excuse me, my age.
That's me every day.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, XRP, in my opinion, is going to go to $100,000. And I'll tell you why. Because the new world, like I said, is going to be much more intense. No more income taxes, no more property taxes, no more taxes whatsoever. The only taxes you are going to pay on things you want, not things that you need. If it's clothes or shoes or medicine, okay, medicine. Remember, I didn't say drugs. I said medicine. Drugs are petroleum based. Medicine is real medicine. That's what we're moving towards. Mostly herbal based medicines. So that's what's going to happen. And when you take account of the fact that you don't pay property taxes, income taxes, you're going to pay capital gains taxes on your investments like your XRPs and so on. People say, well, can you pay, because you're going to pay anywhere between a 14 to 17% flat tax on things you want, but everybody's got to pay. You're not going to be able to hide behind the 501c3 like these rich mummies do right now, correct? And not pay any taxes at all, or like next to zero, correct? Right. Just like the churches.
Right.
So because of that system, at the end of the day, there's more money in the cash register with this system than the old system. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So you're a firm believer in Nassara Jassara.
No question about it. There's people in my room. I got 28.
Okay, so because that's, and I've talked to a lot of people who are advocates for Nassara Jassara. I've talked to a lot of people who don't believe it's going to happen at all. So what are you basing your beliefs on? Why do you believe Nassara Jassara is a thing that is going to happen? And
how about tangible proof?
Okay.
Did that make it? Like we got people in our room. We got 28,000 people in our Telegram group that have shown receipts. No more student loans, no more car loans. I got people that call me. Unfortunately, they don't want to be on camera.
What do you mean showing receipts in what?
Receipts that they don't have a payment anymore.
Because they're in Nassara Jassara already?
Yeah, they're already testing it. I don't know if they're rolling it out very slow.
Sign me up.
I want to sign up too, but the United States, don't get your hopes up too high. United States is going to be the last shoe to drop when it comes to Jassara Nassara.
Right, because we're putting native.
Yeah, Jassara Nassara right now is being rolled out mostly where? In Russia. Russia is the testing ground.
Probably the BRICS nations, correct?
Bingo. Okay. You know, Trump is on the golf field. Everybody reports to him. Trump is cool as a cucumber. You know why? He's cool as a cucumber and he doesn't give a shit. He knows all this illegal stuff that you do because you live right down the border. You know what's going on, right? All this illegal stuff is going to go bye-bye because you cannot be in the United States illegally or any country occupied illegally and expect to get your UBI. That's why all these guys are as cool as a cucumber.
What's UBI?
Universal Basic Income.
Okay. Oh.
In order to collect your UBI, you got to go back to your country of origin. Really?
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what's coming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No question about it. So the new world is going to move.
Interesting.
Yeah, the new world is going to, the 5 quadrillion is a very conservative number of the, I'm talking about the derivatives market, the real estate market, government to government, corporation to corporation. The remittance market is the small potatoes that moves through the XRP. And that's a $7 trillion a day business. You're not going to move $7 trillion a day, dog, with 32 cents.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why they're not allowed to leave the United States of America is because that money's worth too much money. The reason why the Treasury all got arrested recently, Richard Citizen journalist, who I know is your friend, and Nancy Drew, okay, and they filmed it, but they weren't allowed to release it. Their phone got confiscated. The videos got deleted. They both reported the same thing.
Richard Citizen journalist just got arrested?
No, the people at the Treasury. The Treasury.
They were getting arrested. Richard went to go film it.
Yes. Yes.
And what happened?
What happened was they both reported on it and they said our phones got confiscated, the videos got deleted, but there were literally, you know, dozens and dozens of police cars and, you know, prison style buses, okay, pulled up and a lot of people were held off in handcuffs. Yeah, this happened a couple months ago. Yes. This was
reported on this.
Yeah, this was reported to me by who? David Strait. It's in my interview.
Okay.
Nobody is home in Washington.
I know that.
Nobody.
Yeah, I know that part to be absolutely true.
There's tinfoil on the inside of the windows at the White House because I suspect that there's such an overload down in Guantanamo with tribunals that they had to use the White House.
Be careful with that. Yeah. Be careful with that.
Okay, that they have to use the White House for you know those prosecutions, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think that they could hold you for that because this is known facts. Okay, so $6,000 a month UBI is what is being thrown out there. We have 3 websites inside our website, QFS1776.com. There's 3 websites. One talks specifically about Jassara Nassara, and if you go through that, you're going. I think it's called QFS2020.com. It's it's linked directly to our website. Then you got QSI resources.com, which is Emily's. She talks about the lobster. So if you want a black belt in lobster, you go follow her. Now, I always say lobster. Okay, you know about the videos about Trump going around the world and putting down those files, bonfire guy. You ever see those videos?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
He puts all those files and he says, "Hey, we got you by the balls. Capitulate. We know what you did with the little ones on the ground. Sell all your shit inside the lobster. The lobster is going to be the biggest stock market. It's going to make all of the stock markets of the world look like a Swiss cheese sandwich. Okay. So now you can buy all of those assets for cheap, for like you know a couple of XLMs, so like they cost 30 cents, 3 XLM. You could buy billions of these things in some cases for less than the price of a cup of coffee or a latte at Starbucks. Or soy milk if you want to become if you want to become a soy boy, right? Yeah. so you know, there's a lot of moving parts, bro. This is one of the biggest things ever. David Schwartz, I'm gonna paint the picture for you. David Schwartz, he patents blockchain technology in 1988. One problem. In 1988, we have dial-up.
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
Dial-up and blockchain technology don't work. The technology has to catch up. Fast forward, year 2000. Who is he working for? DARPA. Proven.
Interesting.
Okay. 2008. Fast forward. What happens? The housing bubble. 2009. Go fast forward one more year. What happens? Bitcoin is born. Possible? Is it possible that they went to him and said, "Listen, Your country needs you, my son. We're in a lot of trouble. You got to create the next monetary system. With that, they created Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't work. Bitcoin doesn't work because it's too slow. 2 transactions per minute don't cut it. What's his name? Brad Kimes from Digital Perspectives moved 1.5 Bitcoins. Took him 5 hours. His story lives on his page, on his YouTube videos. Said it 3 times in 3 different videos. Moves 1.5 Bitcoins. It takes 5 hours, and it cost him $5,000 to move 1.5 Bitcoins. Okay. Michael Arrington Capital. This story also lives on the internet. Go fact check me. He moves $50 million with the XRP system. It takes 2.8 seconds. 2.8 seconds, and it cost him 30 cents. Never made a mistake. Scalable to 3.5 trillion transactions per second. Don't even bother checking, but if you want to go see the video, just put XRP trillions of transactions per second on YouTube. There's a video that will pop up.
When do you expect this XRP to hit? When it's like,
brother,
right now, I got a good chunk of change in there right now. When do you expect it to hit to where I'm like, whoa?
I'm one of those. I'm a different kind of bird. I try to stay in positive cash flow with things that I do, and I don't give a shit. When it hits, it hits. When the movie's over and the credits start to roll, you'll know, because they're going to put this thing at 100,000, 50 to 100,000, not because they want to make you and me rich. You and me are just 2 guys that just got our dirty paws around this thing, and we're going along for the ride. We're not supposed to own it. That's why there's going to be a buyout.
Okay.
You understand? And when the buyout comes, take the buyout. Take it, because it's going to be very generous. They want it a lot more than you and I want it.
So take the buyout.
Take the buyout. So Bitcoin doesn't work because it's too slow. It's too cumbersome. So they had to invent the bullshit marketing story. Oh, it's a store of value. Store of value is not a functionality. Doesn't fix nothing. Okay. Oh, it's scarce. Scarcity doesn't fix nothing either. It's not a functionality. So you failed miserably. Oh, it's a hedge against inflation. Wrong. Another bullshit story. Okay. None of these guys will step in the ring with me because nobody knows how to ask the right questions. I'm like you. You're a heavyweight champion boxer, right? Me, I'm a heavyweight champion boxer of XRP. They come in the ring with me, I'm going to knock them out I'm going to be like Mike Tyson, two minutes.
Yeah, and I tell you the reason I was so good at boxing, it was because I was coachable. I wanted to learn. I soaked up everything like a sponge, which I'm doing now. Like, and I admit to people, I don't know something, I don't know it. I don't know dick about fucking crypto. So you're schooling me. Hopefully you're schooling a lot of people in my audience, because I want to bring valuable information to people.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Absolutely. So the only guy that can go back and fix Bitcoin is David Schwartz, AKA Satoshi Nakamoto.
I don't even know who that is.
Satoshi Nakamoto is the guy that's the elusive Japanese guy that invented supposedly Bitcoin, right? Doesn't exist.
How do you say his name?
Satoshi Nakamoto. They took the name. They took the name Nino. They took the name from Motorola. All these brands that are Japanese, like whatever. There's Toshiba. They took these names and they made a word salad, and they came out with the perfect name, Satoshi Nakamoto. If I was Japanese and I was opening up a sushi bar, I would call it Satoshi Nakamoto because it's already branded. Exactly. All right. So anyway, there's a lot of moving parts. Let me get to some of the good part. I got some footnotes here if you don't mind. So anyway, all of this basically, I got into this by mistake. My wife said, look, because I was a Bitcoin guy. For the people,
so you were a Bitcoin guy.
I was years and years ago.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, down with the man.
Bitcoin
down with the banks. No, I got rid of my Bitcoin. I put it all into XRP, XLM, XDC. Yeah. No Bitcoin. Okay. So my wife said, look, forget about it. If the banks get rich, you get rich with the banks. I said, you know what? That makes sense. I mean, we got in early in the game, I mean, we throw $50 at XRP and they gave us 12,500 XRP. You do the math. It was like 0.00 something.
Yeah, I got involved about a year ago. So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember when you got involved. I think you paid a little higher price than what it is right now. But doesn't matter. You know,
I'm still buying into it, but I need to talk to you about where do I buy this? Because I've been buying it on Uphold. I mean,
if you want to buy, you know, I got my last customer came at me, bought $600,000 worth. I'm not going to mention his name because it's not fair to put his name out there. I have a broker. My broker is not here, not in this country. It's UK, Australia, whatever. They're opening up offices all over the world. They got about 300 people, almost 300 people working for them. Bottom line is, if you're coming at me, you want to buy $10,000 or $10 million or even $100 million worth, we can make that happen for you.
Okay.
Well, reputable company, reputable. We sold over $26 million worth of XRP in the last 2.5 months.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Okay.
Right now, I'm pretty comfortable buying it on Uphold, but I was told to put it on my wallet. Now, how do I put it on my wallet?
Right here, man.
Wallet with crypto. You
get yourself some of these. You go down below our videos. You click on the link. This is a ledger. There's nothing in these. These are broken, guys.
You have to physically buy it?
Yeah, you buy it. You plug it into your computer. You go to your live app. You put in your seed words. You put in your passwords, and you boom, put your money here.
All right, I need to talk to you after this video to do that.
Yeah, we can teach you how to do that. Yeah, you could order those from our link. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I'll make $4.22 off you. I could buy a sushi roll. So yeah, no, bro. You know, we're having fun educating people. I realized, look, when I saw my wife is like freaking a computer genius. Seriously, not because she was valedictorian. She graduated at the top of her class. I married the smartest girl, one of the smartest girls in the Philippines. The bottom line is, when I saw how difficult this was, I immediately jumped into action. I said, we got to start a group, because there's no way the average Joe Jane is going to be able to figure this out. So I figured, if I put a bunch of guys that have 100 IQ, and you got a piece of the puzzle, and I got a piece of the puzzle, and we all got a piece of the puzzle, we put those pieces together. Next thing you know, we got a full picture. We know how to do it. Yeah, so we got 28,000 people in all of our Telegram groups, right? We got 82,000 IQ combined.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Right. You understand? So, look, everything is messed up. This whole new world order, as I like to call it. Okay. This is all intentional. The best thing that ever happened was the C-19, because this is going to snap the people out of their comas. We're going into the C-19, the thing that we're not allowed to mention, that you
the
C-19.
I'm fucking glad you didn't say it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I call it the boogeyman.
I keep it under the radar. You know what I mean? Now we got all these new people that we're training, like Bondcrypt and Tracy Heat and Gilla Jed, Amy Seaver. These are all lobster coaches. And I say in all my videos, like I was trying to say earlier, is that I always say 98% of the shit that you see on lobster, all scams. I'll be the first one to admit it. All scams. Did you guys hear that? You freaking trolls. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna love that.
Yeah. So the reality is, if you follow people like Amy Seaver or Gilla Jed or Bondcrypt or Amy or Whiplash, and you follow in their footsteps, and they got to the other side of the river and you're going through a minefield and they didn't blow up, chances are you're not going to blow up, correct?
Makes sense to me.
So where am I a scammer? I'm still trying to figure that one out. I'm scratching my head, Unbelievable. Anyway.
Well, the thing that sticks out to me right now is that you have physical, what are those called? The ledgers. Mm-hmm. So I need to get that.
Yeah. You need to get your money off the exchange. That's like playing Russian roulette right now. And what we're going through right now, keeping your money on exchange, is Russian roulette.
So they just take it from you.
You don't know which exchange belongs to, the boys, okay, the New World Order crowd. And they could say, you know what, we're out of business and we lost everything and they took all your money. And we're not coming back. And you understand? So you don't want to take any chances.
Can I transfer from my Uphold to that easily or no?
We got 2 videos inside our manual, which is QFS1776.com, that actually, they're 6-minute videos. You play a little bit, pause, play a little bit, pause, play 5 steps, 6 steps, and you got your money in your wallet. It's simple.
And it's a physical wallet.
Physical wallet. The world could blow up. And
So
if you got
these app wallets are no good.
Yeah, no, the app wallets, like, Exodus.io is okay. Atomic Wallet is okay. They've never been broken into, but I still say hardware is the only way to go.
No, that's why when I saw that right now, you showed me tangible proof that that's boom, it's physical.
Yeah,
so I want to get that.
Now, absolutely.
I can order that off your site?
Yeah, any of our videos, you go scroll down the bottom, or I'll send you the links directly to your email. I'll have my wife send it.
Just text them to me.
Yeah, well, I can text you, not a problem. And if you need help, you can get bragging rights. I'll have my wife teach you how to do it in 22 seconds. You'll be an expert.
Okay.
So yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, why did the Treasury, everybody get arrested? Why a company like Ripple is not allowed to move? They're a $25 billion company. They got offices in Singapore. They got offices in Japan. They got offices in Australia. They got offices in Saudi Arabia. They got offices in the United Kingdom. They're not allowed to move. You know why? Because in 5 or 6 years, XRP is going to be the new global reserve, not bridge currency, but it's going to be the American new dollar. Otherwise, these guys would have been gone a long time ago. They're not allowed to leave. Somebody made them an offer they can't refuse. I'm convinced of that.
I just can't believe. Yeah.
The Treasury's closed.
So you're telling me, I just text Ricky, citizen journalist right now.
Yeah.
He was there and he witnessed these people getting arrested?
Yes. David Straight wouldn't lie. I got him on my tape. I got him on video saying it.
David Straight was there?
David Straight, I interviewed David Straight. My video, that's my biggest video, 177,000 hits.
Okay.
That's pretty good for a channel. He's got 30.
Absolutely. So, but he was saying that happened.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's in my video.
Get me connected with David. I want to interview him.
I'll trade you him for 107. I'm going to set his boots on fire though.
Whatever you want. That's fine. Fucking 107 does what he wants. I mean.
Yeah. No, I know. But no problem. We'll make it happen. So the IRS is closed. The Federal Reserve is closed. You go down to Washington, nobody's
why
home.
am I paying taxes?
Everything is fenced in. You're not paying all the taxes you're paying. It goes to the Vatican and it goes to the UK. None of the taxes you pay, none of them, none of the income taxes you pay are. Listen, if you want, I could hook you up with people and make you completely for 10 grand. I can make you completely tax free legally. I could hook you up with my friend Leanna.
How do I feel like I'm talking to the guy that'll get my ass thrown in jail?
What's that? What's that?
You're like, I don't know, man. You're like the guy that makes fucking alcohol in the toilet bowl. Oh,
no, I got some people like Leanna. She's got some freaking guys that are completely underground. They don't want to be in the limelight, but they're like, tax attorneys on steroids.
Okay.
These guys for $10,000, they'll make you bulletproof. And you can sit there all day long and give them the finger and say, I ain't paying your tax.
Then the SWAT comes busting out my door and I'm fucking going
completely legit. Completely legit. Now, so the IRS is closed. The Federal Reserve is closed. The Treasury is closed. The Department of Justice is closed. The FBI building is closed. The White House is all boarded up. There's fences everywhere. There's weird people in weird suits acting strange.
So I almost feel like I need to go to Washington, D.C. myself and go and look.
Yeah. It's like you almost don't want to trust.
I feel like I need to do that.
I think you should. You want to go live? I'll put you on my other channel. The one
I might just go down there and look for myself because this hearsay shit is not good enough for me. I need to go fucking see it myself.
You see, I was following. I like to call them XRP Army 1.0, but I got the greatest respect for them. These are the guys that are reporting Klaus Schwab, the global reset, and there's a few of them. I won't mention them by names. I don't want to embarrass them. There's quite a few people there that I love dearly, like they're my family. But I will tell you in no uncertain terms, I've learned a lot from these people. And but they're preaching this Klaus Schwab global reset. You're going to have nothing, be happy bullshit. Yeah, I said, no, you're not going to have nothing. You're going to have a bullet in your head. And you're going to be living down in Guantanamo Bay. You know what I mean? We're going to feed you to the sharks. This dude's going to have something, I promise you. Right. So long story short, when I started to look at this like 3 years ago, I said, holy shit, wait a minute. I said, there's somebody else on the field. You're telling me that there's the global reset unopposed? Jassara Nassara, the QFS, XRP, XLM. Jim Willie said it perfect. He said, Jasara Nassara said is going to be the bus that drives. No, XRP is going to be the bus that drives Jasara Nassara. Absolutely spot on. He knows enough to be dangerous, by the way. He lives like an hour and 25 minutes from me with no traffic. Yeah. I told him, I says, I want to do a podcast with him, eating some chicken wings with grease dripping down my elbows. You know what I mean?
Now, can you get in trouble on YouTube talking about Nassara Jasara or no?
No, not at all. Okay. Not at all.
You're telling me XRP will be the vehicle basically to drive.
Oh, no question. No, when the smoke settles, when the smoke settles, you know, the biggest guy is a BitBoy Crypto. He's got 5.5 million people following him. He's got a whole production team. He's very impressive. This guy made fun. This guy made fun of XRP for years and years and years and years. Here's a Bitcoin Nancy.
Now he's on board. Huh?
Hardcore. He's been on board now for 3 years, and he made himself the commander in chief of the supreme leader. I said, bro, you ain't no supreme leader. You really pissed in our cornflakes for years and years. The only thing you're gonna be hanging out the army barracks, but you're gonna be the janitor. You have to start down at the bottom and work your way up, you know, before you get my respect. But anyway, this guy is like, he owns like 1 million XRP. He said this verbally himself. He goes, XRP is going to be the biggest thing ever. And it will, because it's the one that's never made a mistake. It's the one that's scalable to 3.5 trillion transactions per second. It's the one that's moved trillions of dollars already.
And they're going after it pretty heavy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Deep state.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know that to be true.
They're manipulating it. They want to shake you out. If they could get Nino Rodriguez scared by taking it down to 22 cents and you got 1 million XRP and they know that you're going to sell, they're going to shake that tree. They want to shake you out.
Okay.
Why out of 15,900 tokens, only that one's got the lawsuit?
But keeping it on uphold right now and all that is dangerous. I need to get it the fuck out of there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
How much can I take out at a time to put on there? Can I
take it all out? If it's ready, take it all out. Yeah.
And then I can start buying it again on Uphold and then put it back and then just keep every week putting it back in my wallet.
Buy it with a debit card. If you buy with a debit card, that's the trick. If you buy with a debit card, there's no 65-day hold. You can get it out immediately. So you buy it, it's free and clear. The transaction went through immediately. The next second, you could take it and put it on your hardware wallet immediately.
Okay. So the thing I need, what I'm taking away from this for me, is I need my hardware wallet.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody needs a hardware wallet. And if you don't know how to do it, go to our videos, watch. If you don't know how to do it, you know, hire somebody and let them teach you. And pay them $10.
Where do I go for your video?
Yeah, if you go to our video, you go to tutorials, the tutorial link. There's videos there. There's 2 videos that specifically walk you through. And everybody who doesn't have any
site, where do I go to get to the tutorials link?
Yeah, it's it's QFS1776.com. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
And I'll learn how to do what?
I've had people with no experience, Nino, none, zero.
Well, that's me right there.
You know, and they said it was easy as pie. And then I've had people that are a little extra challenged and they need a little help. And that's why we put the room together. You know, bro, you know, the people that are coming after you, the people that are coming after me is those same people that you are describing in your videos. The people that paint blood on their crotch and they get in the middle of the street and they stop traffic. These people are losers.
I know.
These people are pathetic losers. They're basement dwellers.
I know. They need to get laid.
Oh my goodness. So, this guy wrote something. Oh, Mel thinks he's got this chair and he's going to get rich now. What the fuck?
I don't know. Dude, I get it too. I didn't realize just what a fucking circus social media is. So I stuck my foot in there. And I'm like, wow.
You have to feel sorry for these people in a way, because a lot of them are on psychotropic drugs.
I mean, who fucking trolls people, bro? Like, if there's someone I don't like, I don't watch them.
Right. Well, what's going on? Let's switch gears a little bit. I think I gave you enough tidbits to get you scratching your head. But let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about Hollywood.
That is something I know about.
Right? Did you know, for example, a shout out to Arcana Shores, by the way. She told me about this the other day. Arcana Shores is beautiful looking lady.
Careful with YouTube because
yeah. Arcana Shores, Arcana Shores is a lady that, No, I know. Arcana Shores does tarot cards, right? She's a friend of mine now. Her and her brother Jason. Hi, Jason. So anyway, I said, you're so beautiful. I said, I think you're probably Dolly Parton's daughter. And she said, Mel, you're so funny. Don't you know that Dolly Parton is a man?
Oh, no, she's not. She's not. I'm going to tell you right now, no.
Are you sure? I've
Positive.
heard.
Positive. See, that's where she gets weird. Now, listen, no, she's not a man.
Really? Is this allowed on YouTube? I'm asking.
I mean, this is, but I'm gonna correct you when I.
She said that it was.
There are people in Hollywood that are that, but that's not Dolly.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
And I know. This
I thought the same thing as you, right?
Yeah. No,
but I was told
that shit, and everyone's a clone, and this guy's fucking an android. And look, I know we're not looking at to me, Biden. Can I prove Biden is not the real Biden? No, I can't prove it, but he sure fucking doesn't look like it. But I'm just saying. Like when no, I've never heard it.
How about Barbara? How about Barbara Bush and Michael Obama?
Barbara Bush is a woman. Michael Obama is something. That's a lot of people that. Yeah.
Okay. How about Gwen Stefani?
What?
How about Gwen Stefani?
She's a female.
I was told not, and I got talked to some people that really.
She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, as far as I can
you can go to Thailand. I can take you before. No, I can take you to Thailand, and I can show you a lot of beautiful women over there too, buddy.
I know, but I Gwen Stefani is a woman, correct? Mm-hmm. Yes, and she would know.
I don't. Listen. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing.
I know, but Big Mike.
I was told Tom Cruise was born a woman and is a man.
No, see,
I was told Brad Pitt.
No,
I was told 70% of Hollywood is not what you see.
No. That's when it gets. No. That's.
I'm not making an argument. I'm just saying.
No. I know.
Telling me.
That's what. Yeah. No. Brad Pitt's a man. Tom Cruise is a man. And that's it. That's where we got to be careful with the conspiracy and getting into that muddy water because, I mean, I've talked to people that buy into this hook, line, and sinker, and it gets very dangerous, and they're never considered credible. You got to know when to draw the line. Yeah, Hollywood is weird. It's totally weird. There are some people that are trans and this and that, but that's who they are, whatever. But this whole when they start saying, "Oh, Victoria's Secret," every single one of them was a man. No, there's some beautiful women that were in Victoria's Secret. Has one or two been a man? Maybe, but there's no proof for that, and that's why it's Victoria's Secret.
Well, they're saying it's more rampant. They say it's more rampant.
It is very rampant. It's very rampant. It is very rampant, but to start just naming people off that are, Brad Pitt's a man, Tom Cruise is a man. I mean, and they're good actors, and we got to be fair. We can't fucking just dive into the conspiracy pool of bullshit and just start. This person, I don't know. I mean,
we're all over the place today, but I love it. This is the way I normally do it anyway.
Like this.
I love it. He's still alive.
I believe so.
No question about it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. McAfee's alive. You know what happened, right? You saw the building demolition. I got videos of that.
Yeah.
Did you see the videos?
I haven't seen the videos, but I know pretty much what happened, and I believe personally that I think he's alive.
I lived 7 blocks from there, right on the corner of 92nd and Collins Avenue.
Okay? I think a few people are still alive, to be honest, except Elvis. I think Elvis is really dead.
And I don't think Elvis is alive either, but some people like to believe that he is, and so I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, this conversation took a big turn.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you. We went to a little bit of politics, a little bit of transgender
now
stuff.
We're fucking all right.
XRP, we're all over the place, but I love it. That's right. That's why what makes our videos so interesting. It's not we're not talking about one thing that's just boring.
I mean, look, remember when and there's some credible what was it, Joan Rivers? That was going to some building, and she talked about how Michelle was.
And 3 days later, she's dead.
Yeah, there's a lot. You got to question those things.
You got to question.
Like that, need to be looked at. But you know, then people just go off into this fucking, you know, and you know, I have friends in Hollywood, and I've been around the red carpet events, and I've talked to a lot of people, man. I've been to the, you know, a lot of parties, and I got my fingers on the pulse of that. I was in the entertainment world. I was a heavyweight champion boxer. I hung around a lot of celebrities. I went to a lot of Playboy parties, and I knew a lot of people, and there's some fucking weirdos, absolutely. But a lot of this shit, I would say 70 to 80% of this shit is bullshit. I mean, but there's some truth to it. There's still that, which is a big 20 to 25 to 30% is fucking real. Like, it's bad. But I would still say that, you know, there's a majority of it's all conspiracy and bullshit.
Yeah. Let's go back in time a little bit. You know how long I've been following you?
I don't know.
When you went in your backyard and you made an announcement.
Oh, yeah.
And you ended up about 2 weeks later, you ended up on my favorite show back then. I followed him for 27 years. Wars.
Oh, Alex Jones. Yeah.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, dude.
That's how long I've known of your existence.
You know what, man? That was a fucking accident, and it was not intentional. So people are like, how'd you make that viral video? I'm like, bro, how could I plan that? Like, I was in my backyard having a cup of coffee, talking in my Facebook Live, and it just went viral. So that was not planned.
Yeah.
Like, dude, in fact, I'll tell you, I was scared out of my fucking mind for like 3 weeks. And then check this out, true story. I'll tell it right here. A week and a half after that video came out, I had 2 German Shepherds. Okay. I woke up one morning and one was laying dead with its teeth knocked out. Like, someone went into the yard and hit it with a baseball bat. I'm not kidding.
Wow. And
it was laying there dead, and its teeth were out. Its neck was broken. And I knew right then and there, like, I can be in some deep shit.
Wow.
And that's, but don't thank the Lord, I prayed even harder. I really, you know, I was going through a lot of shit at that time in my life, with my dad being in the hospital, and just quit drinking fresh out of the gate. You know, I was only just I was getting tested left and right, man. And I stuck to my guns. I still didn't drink. And here I am 2.5 years sober. Fucking, that was a hard time in my life when that video came out. Just to let everyone know, that was a really hard time in my life. And I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. I really thought that I was going to fucking wind up dead.
Yeah.
Because what I did was I hit in and I fucking hit the wasp nest. And dude, I didn't know what was going to happen, honestly.
Well, I know that video resonated with me. So you never know when you're going to hit a nerve, and you're going to say all the right words in the right sequence with the right tone. And when that happens, you capture lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
And that's what you did.
Yeah. And you know what else? I prayed about it, because I fucking panicked, because the next day I was like, what? 200,000 hits. Oh shit, I'm going to take this off Facebook. I took it off, and it already been copied and it went everywhere. Right.
Yeah.
So
probably got millions
of
hits.
Minimize it. Oh dude. And then I prayed about it, and I was like, God, what do you want me to do? Do I run from this, go hide in the woods, or do I embrace it? And from what the message I got was no. Yeah. Get your face out there, because that's going to be what really protects you.
Stay in the fight, brother. Stay in the fight. As I'm telling you, what's coming is going to be glorious. You'll be visiting the normies in a mental institution, because they're not going to be able to come to reality of what's coming. Flying saucers, replicators, all kinds of stuff is coming, and nothing's going to be the same. Technology is moving so fast. I always tell my audience, and I'm going to tell your audience, is that in 20, 30 years, XRP, hopefully you don't have any left, because you could stick it up your ass where the sun doesn't shine. You will be worthless. You won't need it.
Everything's just going to be like this.
Yeah.
It's already like that.
Yeah. You won't need it, and you won't miss it.
Interesting.
You won't miss it.
Remember my prediction? I said transportation centers.
You said that early on. That's why I brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's how fast the future is going to move now.
Christine Lagarde, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, aka Satoshi Nakamoto, go to where? Recently, about a year ago. Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
What's in Antarctica? Why they are going down there? Christine Lagarde is caught on tape saying it's not going to be Bitcoin. She said that, not me. Okay. She said it's not going to be Bitcoin. I think she knows something. You don't get invited to go to Antarctica. They weren't going down there on a double date with Christine Lagarde. which, by the way, somebody said that she's a man. I have no way of proving that either. I'm just telling you. Okay. Right. So,
I mean, look,
yeah.
there are that in Hollywood for sure, but it's not prevalent as you think.
Yeah. So XRP's in the lawsuit, the CEO and the CTO, and Christine Lagarde, the head of the Central Bank of Europe, who used to be the head of the IMF. The IMF will be no longer. The new IMF will be the Treasury and Ripple. The Federal Reserve will be gone. It's going to be a completely different game.
When do you see this happening? When if you had to guess?
2025. 2025. Really?
So we got a few years.
Yes. Yeah. 2025. Jassara Nassara is going to be in full swing. All these people say, "Oh, the RV is going to happen Tuesday at 2:00." Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah. You need another
there's a lot
prelude?
of shit that need to happen first.
Yeah. They need another prelude or something.
No, really. I mean, there's a lot. The deep state has to continue playing their hands. They're not done.
They're bleeding profusely, but I think there's some people helping them with blood transfusions at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay?
They still feel they're going to win, no doubt. But we're the hostages on the plane. That's the fucking problem.
That's why I say make money, stay in positive cash flow. Forget about it. The way we say it in Brooklyn.
Forget about it. Right?
Forget about it. Just leave it alone. Make money. No pressure. You're making $10,000 a week. You ain't got no pressure.
Yeah.
We got great business opportunities we give people because we want to make sure that nobody, nobody goes through hard times, right?
Let's call it here. Where can people find you? XRP, what is it?
Yeah.
Hold up the sign again.
Yeah. I'll hold up the sign, and then from there they can get to all of our stuff.
And then you got to help me out.
Listen. You got me. Just give me. I'm just as busy as you are, brother. That's it right there.
Let's do it. I need to learn how to.
This video is going to be on number 2. This one's in jail right now. Number 1 is in jail. Number 2 is not in jail.
YouTube channels.
Yeah, we're going to put it here.
Okay, there's the .com down there.
Right, and there's the .com. So you can find us through all there. But I'm busy. Like I said, you're busy. I know you're doing a lot of things, and you're making money, right? You're on positive cash flow.
I'm doing well. Yeah. I mean, as well as I can. I mean, and
we're going to talk some business. You and I will talk some shop off camera.
Cool.
Yeah, you and I will.
Let's talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hopefully, you'll have me back.
Absolutely, I will. No. We're going to talk more about this. In fact, I would like to get you on a roundtable with. I got a crew that I'm putting together for a roundtable. Nick Alviar, Ron Partain, who's huge in XRP. I think you guys would hit it off just real well. And then Alfredo Luna and maybe some 107 or something. I'll try to hook that up. So I'd like to have you back on a roundtable and talk.
That would be great.
I'd like to have you on with Ron Partain because he is an XRP guy, and I'd love to see you guys mentally spar a little bit or volley.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah.
Let's do that. Want to do
absolutely.
that?
Nick Alviar. I just did a recent podcast with him about 2 weeks ago. I love him. He's amazing.
He's just so chill.
Yeah.
So chill. Yeah. We're gonna film a documentary. We're gonna film it in September.
Rotunda.
It's gonna be Nick and Nino's fantastic journey. Yeah, baby.
What about it?
All right, Mel.
My wife was talking about Jim Willie. What do you want to know about Jim Willie?
What about Jim Willie?
She says we're gonna go see him. We're gonna see Jim Willie.
You're in the same area. You're both in Costa Rica.
He's in San Pedro. I'm a little north of that.
Okay.
I'm north of the airport. Yeah.
Let's do a roundtable with him as well.
You know what? It'd be nice if we could bring him over here and we'll do a podcast. Me and Jim Willie live with you.
That'd be cool. Let's do it.
I'll invite him. He can stay overnight and then he could go back the next day.
I just don't do a lot of lives because
not a live, but we'll do just about record it like this.
Yeah,
without going live. You can't go live until the white hats take over YouTube.
Exactly.
Which is what I'm hoping.
It's too censored. It's just
brother. I would have been not to brag, and I'm a cocky son of a bitch. Okay.
You don't say.
I would have been as big as you if they haven't stifled me. You have no idea. They're stifling me something fierce.
Well, you know what I do? What you should do is I purge my videos. I was growing like close to 1,000 people a day, and once I started taking my videos off, it's now trickling like a couple hundred a day maybe, but it's like I have to stay under the radar. I purge off my videos. I take them down. Bro, because they'll hit you for a video 3 months ago.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You never know which one they're going to hit you with. It's fucking crazy. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, man. That's the way I play the game with this.
I don't blame you, bro.
And I use YouTube for like Rumble, and then I direct people to ninoscorner.tv. That's how I do it, because I don't throw shit at Rumble anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, at YouTube, I just played safe.
Yeah. If you got time, we can hit the pause button, stop the recording, and I could talk to you for like 5-10 minutes before you go. If you got time.
Okay. Let's end it right now. So, folks, signing out. Later, brother.